So essentially, I want to make some props for this upcoming video. I haven't made props for a video in like 3 years. I mean, the last time I made cosplay stuff was like 2 years ago. So it's been a little while since I've done this. So I don't know how pro I'm gonna be, but yeah, I really like making cosplay stuff, and I figured, hey, it might be fun to stream it. I don't know how interesting this will be for you guys, because usually when I do this, I am not talking. Oh, I forgot. First, keep looking over there, but my camera's here. That's my brain at work for you. I don't usually like do. I mean, you know, obviously, if you're not if you're not streaming, you're not gonna be talking. But usually, I'm just like working when totally focused with like a podcast or something going on in the background. So, where's my tape? Did I put it in here? Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I don't know how exciting this will be for you guys, but I thought it might be fun to stream it, and I got to get it done anyway, and I needed to do a stream, so my cat is desperately busting in, wanting to bust in here. Unfortunately, Roby, this is not a good time for you to be in here because I don't want your cat hair all over my stuff like usual. Hey, hi Mason, I missed the last few streams because I got busy. Humor side, Homer side? I have been busy though. Wait, what? Wait. Is that supposed to be humor? No problem, dude. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's see. I guess I'll show you what I'm trying to make right now. It's essentially here. I'm making stuff for the Dynasty Warriors video, and I'm probably gonna do like an intro / maybe outro scene, dressed as one of the characters. So. Which the character I'm probably gonna, I think I decided I was gonna do Xiahou Dune, and this is what his sword looks like. I'm not gonna do it exactly like this. I'm probably not gonna do the detailing because I want it to look a little bit more. Yeah, it is humor. Okay, that's what I thought. The stream time is perfect for European fans. Yeah, it seems like a lot of you guys are Europeans, or like, you know, late at night. So honestly, I've been kind of thinking about switching it to Saturday, and then I can do it earlier in the day. Switching Monday to Saturday, and then doing like Saturday and Wednesday, but I haven't decided fully yet. So this is roughly what I'm going to be doing. I just realized this is actually a toy prop. This isn't even like a render from the game. But I'm probably going to make the hilt a little bit different. Also, the handle won't be curved because I'm going to be using this, which is obviously not curved. It's just a little bit easier that way. And I don't know if I'm going to go as much because I want it to be a little bit more realistic. So I don't know if I'm going to go as crazy on the end here. So I guess all my papers are falling on the ground. So I'm going to, I guess I should really figure out how long I want this to be. How long is his sword normally? Usually it's pretty big. That's like almost his full size, so I don't think I'm gonna go that big because that's massive. How long I want this to be Cantina 2021, yeah. No shit, come on. I usually don't use double-sided tape when I'm doing this. Single-sided tape is actually significantly easier, but I think this is all I have is double-sided tape. So I guess that's what I'm using. Actually, do I have single-sided tape? That'd be so much better. No, I do not. So I guess this is what I'm using. You used to have the exact same keyboard? I love this keyboard. I really need a new one because this one is like so worn down. But fucking hell, like I love having the side keys here. I'm so used to it. And no new, like keyboards don't have that anymore. So it's really disappointing. Actually, you know what? Maybe if I use painter's tape, I wonder if that'll stick well enough. I don't know if painter's tape works well enough on paper, but I guess I'll find out. Actually, it probably does. Where is everyone? Did they go sit this? I imagine not a lot of people are here just because they're not expecting it to be a stream today. Probably a lot of people are out doing stuff. That's what I usually would be doing. Actually, no, on Saturdays I'm usually just working. What's going on, gamers? Not much, also gamers. What's your most sold t-shirt? I think the most sold one so far is the Morrowind papers one, the Morrowind release papers. I think that one's sold the most, I believe, because there was a big push when I initially launched it, and then now it's more of a trickle when I launch new shirts. The side gaming bit was so nice, but I'm used to the regular keyboard again. Yeah, probably what I'm gonna have to do is get just a regular keyboard. I mean, part of the reason why I got this is because it has the numbers at the top here, which is great if you're playing like an MMO, but I don't really play MMOs that much anymore. But when I do, it's still super helpful. Plus, me not having a set work schedule makes it hard to know what the day of the week is sometimes. If I didn't have my streaming schedule, I would have no idea what day it was. But because I have this, I have to like know when the next stream, when I'm supposed to be doing this again is. So I usually have to pay attention to that. So having a set day where you're specifically doing something every time, you know, it makes it feel more like a week as opposed to just days going by. So the first thing I'm doing here is I need to make the pattern. I need to make the I guess pattern is the best way to say it for the sword. So usually what I do is I just take a bunch of pieces of paper and then I tape them all together, and then I try and like draw out what I want to make, and hope that it looks good when I cut it out onto the foam. Because if not, then I have to do it again, and that's always disappointing. So I think maybe if I go one more. How long is that? Do I have a tape measure anywhere? Okay, I have this. I don't know where my tape measure is, but I have... Oh, whatever, I'll leave that open. You guys can't see it anyway. I have, so that's 31 inches. Yeah, okay, so I'll need to go 2 more then in that case. There we go. Oh, oops, I haven't even taped this one down yet. Most swords are like between 31 and 36 inches, I believe. So I'll probably want to go closer to 36, maybe even a little bit over, like 38 for the blade. But then I also have to think about where it goes into the hilt. Do you remember the tantrum Meng Ho used to have if you lost when playing as him in Dynasty Warriors 4? Oh my god, I forgot about that. He's basically like a big baby. He like, oh, and then he like sits on the ground. Does he not do that anymore? That's so disappointing. I usually don't play as him because he's kind of lame. I just realized this is like so out of focus. There we go, get in focus. I guess because I'm farther away than usual. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go one more this way, and that should give me enough length to get the sword looking good. Shit. Hey Cantina, how are you today? I'm not doing too bad. I was actually at my mom's last night Because I went down there to look at an apartment, and then I got stuck there because of the I don't know why, this stupid fan. I got stuck there because of the hurricane that was sweeping in the nation, so I had to stay there. Stop! Don't do this! Don't do this to me. What am I building? I'm trying to build this. This is Xiahou Dunes. In the game they call it a Podao, but it's not exactly a Podao. It's a little bit bigger. And usually a Podao has a longer handle. Usually it's more of a polearm. Not always, but some of them are designed so that way you can remove the handle and use it like a sword, but God, this stupid fan. There we go. Sounds eventful, at least. Yeah, well, fortunately, it means we're going to be taking that apartment that we saw, so I'll finally have a place to move to. I mean, I know I've been here, but I'll be living with my sister, so I won't have to pay all the expenses anymore. I don't know how that'll go, living with my sister again, but since I haven't lived with her since I was a kid, when I lived with my parents. Okay, how long is this? Oh, fuck. Oh, that's ruined. That's about the length of, so that's about 31 inches, so I probably want to go a little bit longer than that. Actually, I'd probably use this as a good measuring stick to see how long I want it. Because if we do, maybe if I go from here to here. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Alright, I gotta turn this fan back on because it's incredibly hot in here. New house tour? Possibly. I'll probably, because I'll be there, it'll probably be easier for me to actually do like cooking streams and other kinds of things like that as opposed to this place. And I'll be able to like get myself set up because I've been living here with like half my stuff in boxes and like not sure what I can take out and what I need to put away because I didn't know when I was gonna be moving. Let's start at the, no, let's not start at the end because most likely I'm gonna screw something up. So let's start here, and then I think if I go here to there, so now the question is getting this. Fuck! Get out of here, you pieces of paper! Where is my? Is it over here? Yeah, there it is. Okay. No, that. Okay. Love your beard look. Haven't been into your streams in a while. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. It's starting to get a little out of control, I think. So I need to figure out how to like tame it properly. I've done a little bit of stuff. Like I've trimmed some of the like the excess hairs that stick way out and look ridiculous. But I got to figure out how to do some proper grooming. Okay, so this isn't gonna help me super a lot, but at least I can get it. And it's gonna be curved, so it's not like I have to really worry about it being totally straight either. The question is, let's see. So that goes out. How wide is that? Where's my... Will you be streaming Elder Scrolls Redguard in the future and the old... I don't know. If I can get it to run decently, I think I would enjoy streaming Elder Scrolls Redguard, but the problem is like most of the time that game runs really, really badly and it's just a nightmare to play. So it'd probably be me most of the time be like, oh, fucking hell. I'll probably at some point I think I'll probably do Daggerfall because I've barely played that game, so it might be interesting to go check that out. I don't know when it will be. Probably not soon because I still have a few other games I need to finish first. You should do a reaction video or stream to something. The thing is, I feel like my reactions just aren't interesting. I'm the kind of guy where my reaction's like, yep, cool, nice. that was interesting. Okay, so fuck. So I have this. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, fucking hell. There we go. And of course it's like, did it totally reset too? Yeah, it did. I don't know why, but when you have two cameras like this, the second one constantly like shuts off. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. And then you have to fix it. And it's a pain in the butt. Okay, I thought I did it again. I was like, wait, hold on a minute. Okay, there we go. So, what the hell was I talking about? I don't know. I know it's awkward. Do you mean the game's on GOG? And I know PC and Gaming Wiki will have a bunch of fixes that should just get... Yeah, it's possible there might be more fixes nowadays. Last time when I tried to do it, none of them, like, worked properly, which made me wonder, like, does it run badly? Like, is this as good as it ever ran? I don't think so. From what I can tell, on the original hardware, it did run better, but it also... people hated the game, so it's possible it never did. Okay, so there's two things I need to figure out here. One of them is the hilt, which is here. It's more of like a fancy Han style hilt. A lot of them are usually like usually later Chinese style rather than the Han style, which I prefer the Han style, so I'll probably go with that. Let's look up Han Jian. Yeah, so it's more like... So if this is the... Wait, I never measured how long this is. I'm getting so distracted. Okay, so... What's that? That's about 3.5 inches. That seems like about right for a sword that's thick as fuck. So, which means if I'm going to do the hilt, it honestly seems like it's, when it goes, oh no, okay, so if I do the hilt, I can make it slightly out, maybe 1/2 inch. Okay. Go up a little bit. And come in like... fuck. Let's see, what's the center of this? Where's my thing? There we go. Both go 1 over, so 8 right here. Be the center. So it's so it is right there. Okay. So it's more like that. Okay. With the hilt isn't will be less difficult because I won't have to worry about getting like both sides to be symmetrical in the drawing, because you can just fold it over when you cut it, so that makes it a lot easier. And then it goes in like this, and then this is going to be, I'll probably go up about here. So yeah, right about there. Let's be closer. There we go. Okay. Is that too high up? Yeah, it is. Okay, so more like that high. And maybe a little bit higher. There we go. That high. Okay. Wait, oops. That's not the one I meant to erase. Now I need this so I can get this center correct, because that would be bad to get off, is the center. That looks like it's already off, to be honest, but who knows? Yeah, that is already off. That's okay. That's good enough. That's close enough as far as I'm concerned. I'm no professional. What is your favorite fictional firearm from a video game? My favorite fictional firearm? I don't know. I used to be a lot more into guns back in the day. I don't really care as much as I used to. So that's kind of hard to say. I'm sure if I was looking back at them, I could figure it out. I really liked sniper rifles. I usually like when I was playing Battlefield, I'd try to be the sniper, and then I'd try and set up as far as you could possibly be in the map. I remember one time it was literally the other end of the map on like Battlefield Bad Company 2 multiplayer, and on the other side was where everybody was supposed to be, and you couldn't, like, there was trees in the way. You couldn't even, all you could see was the little dots that show you where the enemies are. And I would just snipe people from there. As a matter of fact, I would even like when I was playing with my friends, I'm definitely nowhere near this good anymore. But I would be able to like call out and be like, "Yo, I'm about to kill Steel," and then like he's like, "What are you even talking about?" And then like 6 seconds later, I'd be like, I would get the kill because I would fire the gun and I'd be able to see where my friend is and where the enemy was and know that he was about, like, he hadn't even seen him yet. The guy wasn't even in a firefight yet, and I had already told him I was about to kill Steel from him. Yeah, I am definitely, my days of being that good are way behind me. I'm sure if I tried today, I would be the worst. I do kind of want to get back into that kind of stuff though, because it was fun. Cantinas deserves 1 million subs. I don't know about that. I feel like I'm pretty terrible. Okay, so let's see. So now we're about here. So this is where I need to really get things more accurate. Actually, I can fold this up. It's not a big deal. There we go. So, okay. This part we want to make sure we get straight. And then, how far in is that? Oops, actually I could just use this for that too. Right here. So, wait, shit. Right here. Wait, what? Yeah, okay, I was right the first time. Oh, that's actually incredibly close. Okay. I'm surprised of how accurate that was, since I guessed it when I eyeballed it last time. Okay. Mine's the gun that shoots electricity in Call of Duty Zombies. Terrible. Hitler laughed. What the fuck? What is my favorite game of all time? My favorite game of all time has always been Star Wars Knights of the Republic. It's such a perfect, I mean, it's not a perfect RPG, but it's just the story is so amazing. It's a perfect, in my opinion, I think the story is better than any other story that's been told in the Star Wars universe. It basically kind of redoes the original trilogy, but better. You know, the opposite of what Disney tried to do. So, looking at this is so confusing because this side is so inaccurate compared to the other side, which is the only one that I cared about for the hilt. Okay, so this sword, oh, this one goes in a little bit. Oh yeah, so does that one. The Podao doesn't really, but I think this one can go in just a tiny bit, and then so it goes in a tiny bit, and then it starts to come out. Okay. feel like, okay, I definitely do not have any room to have this bow in first. So let's follow along this line. And then this one needs to just go mostly straight up. And then at the very end it curves. So here, let's say it goes more like this. Okay, I think we can actually make this go out slightly. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better. As you can see, I'm definitely not a professional artist in the fact that I sweep with my hands. Honestly, I used to think that's just because I was a bad artist, but I realized it's probably because of my dysgraphia, because I'm not capable of actually getting a good. I'm not capable of using my hands in the proficient way that you need to as an artist. Oh, I know what it's called. I just didn't think Candida would know what it was called. Yeah, you're definitely right. If you mean the Wonder Waff thing, I just looked at that and no, I was like, I don't know what that means. I think no matter what Disney does, slapping Star Wars logo all over the movies, it will never truly feel like Star Wars. I think the Mandalorian feels like Star Wars. I think they did a really good job with that, but I don't know if the movies will ever really feel like it. I think they're so busy trying to like just not. Yeah, I don't know. It depends on who they put in charge, but okay. So after playing my shooter, Arma really should me that I'm a medium to heavy machine gun kind of guy. Oh. Okay, so this looks about good for that side, and I think the hilt is probably proportioned well enough. So I'm gonna start cutting this out. Question is, do I want to cut it out with my roller, or if I do it? No, if I do it that way, it's probably gonna screw it up. So I guess I'll do it with the regular utility knife. Let's get this out of the way. Move this stuff. Where did I? There it is. Okay. Okay. What did I do with my knife? Oh, did I put it in here? There's that one. What the hell? Did I not take it out? Oh yeah, it's still in there. By the way, yes, I'm wearing PJs. Your voice is a bit low. Oh, that doesn't surprise me because it's at a weird angle. Oops, fuck. Okay. Okay, I just muted it. That's definitely too low. I think part of it is also because I'm not talking as loud as I usually do. There. Okay. I guess I'll follow along this one first. Shit. Oh, I knew I would do that if I did this way. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna go straight up to here. There we go. Now I'm gonna flip it. Try not to stab myself. You can dance if you want to. You can leave your pants behind because if your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no friends of mine. I used to sing that song all the time in high school. Yes, I was mega lame for sure. Oh shit, I definitely want it to be a little bit more out than that. So, how does this look? Does this look good? Fuck. No, get off of this. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a little bit more realistic to the Podao than his normal sword, which is what I was going for, so... I'm gonna put this in the drawer. There we go. And now I can cut away. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I can't keep cutting out the hilts if I put the knife away. That's not how it works. That's not how it works, people. So I'm gonna just cut around that. And now I can fold this in the middle. It's so stupid. That's okay. That's okay. I don't need both sides. Whatever. It's not a big deal. State. So the issue is this side I accidentally screwed up when I was cutting before, cutting out the blade. So I'm just gonna have to cut it in half along the line and just ignore and just ignore that side. So that's trash now. Okay, now comes the fun part where we get to cut up the EVA foam. I don't need this anymore. I'll set this, actually, I shouldn't put these down here because I'm going to crush them. Okay. Actually, before the fun part, I should have done this first. Oh well. I got to glue it. I wish the window in my office is broken, so I can't actually open it. Which is going to be a really unfortunate, because I'm about to fill this place with horrible gaseous fumes. Your paper is depressed because it keeps cutting itself. The real reason I got into Star Wars Galaxy... Oh, Mason is the real reason I got into Star Wars Galaxy and Redguard. Good. They're both games that definitely deserve more attention. Of all the Elder Scrolls games that I wish Bethesda would remaster, Redguard is the one I want most because I feel it's the one that's hardest to go back to. It probably was hard to play originally, but it's like the concept is so good and the story is so good that I really wish that they would go back and just fix that game up. But I don't think Todd Howard, I don't think anybody at Bethesda would ever listen to what I have to say. They're like, that asshole, all he does is make fun of us. So this is a different EVA foam than I usually get. The one that I usually get is out. They all have this same side, which is frustrating. If you get the ones online, you can actually get it without the indentations here, which is a lot better. But I am lazy. So it's gonna come down to, I'm hoping, okay, so this right here is Barge Cement. It's great for EVA foam. It's very toxic, nauseous stuff. So I'm gonna be using my mask while I have it out. However, what it does with foam is it actually melts it. So it's way more. It's even though it's already like a really effective glue, because what it does is it melts the foam. The foam actually adheres to itself, so it ends up being a much better lock than you would normally get with glue. So. Alright, let's get rid of this tape. Let's push this more out of the way. Hopefully I don't turn anything off. Okay. Okay. I really need to get new things for this, but yeah. Oh well. Oh, beards make this really ineffective. I forgot, so that's good. I don't want to get any on this. Oh, actually, I also don't want to get any on the table. So actually, before I start doing that, I'm going to make a quick protection layer for the table so I don't screw up the table. How long have I been DPing this? What does that mean? Doing this? Oh, you mean this stream? Not very long. It only started a little while ago. Or do you mean cosplay in general? I think I started making stuff. I think when I originally really got into this was in college. So almost 10 years. Jesus Christ. I can't believe it's been almost 10 years. That makes me feel too old. How old is Ruby? My cat is only 1 and already has a ton of health problems. Yeah, she started out with health problems because she got the cat virus. And it's just developed more over time. I think she's 5 now. Oh no, oh no. Oh, great. Alright, well that's out. I guess I'm back to the double-sided tape. I'm glad I didn't run out before when I was working on the other stuff, though. Enjoying the beard? I kind of enjoy it. It's not bothering me as much as it was. I think it'll be better once I can, like, trim it up properly. Alright, that's probably good enough. Should be fine. Well, actually, you know what? Let's add a little bit more. Let's add a little bit extra protection. first costume I made, well, that I properly made, yeah, was when I was my first year in college, I believe, and it was a Red Robin costume from Batman. It was pretty crappy, but you know, considering for my first time, it was pretty cool. Very few. There wasn't really a whole lot of people there who had made their own costumes. Oh, actually, I think it was my second year. I don't know. Whatever. One cat I have was the run of the litter and had this hernia on her tummy. Oh my god, that sucks. Poor cat. Okay. Let's point this away from me, so hopefully get these noxious fumes out of here. Move this keyboard back a little bit more. Okay, I guess that's as good as it's gonna get. Really? Yeah, okay. So, probably gonna do this whole thing. Yeah. Need something to open this up with first, though. Actually, that'll work. Okay. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll do half of it to start. Limit having to use all this, because I might. Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what? Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna put this off for a minute. I'm actually gonna trace it first, because then if I trace it, I know exactly where I need to glue, so I don't have to waste any glue, and continue to kill myself. I seriously threw it over there and then covered it with trash. Okay. So this needs a little bit of room, so I guess I'm gonna move it up to here, because I don't know. I know I'm gonna have to come down here a little bit, but I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that yet. So let's do here. This is a perfect opportunity. What the hell? What? Oh, there it is. Okay. Dude, if you like hats, you could shave your beard and go for the D'Artagnan look. Wait. I don't really like hats that much. I do have a few cowboy hats. Those are pretty much the like Australian Akubra cowboy hats. Those are pretty much the only things that I like, but I don't even wear them that often. For the most part, though, I really am not a big fan of hats. I don't know. I've just never been. I guess because my hair has already had enough. Okay, that's not usually how I like to do this, but that should be fine. Since I don't really have much other choice. Actually, you know, I could use the pins. That would work. But I don't know if I want to... All right. Where are my markers? There's one. Okay. Is this the only one I really had? Crap. Let's get that off the phone so it doesn't fuck it up. Put that fan back at me before I roast in here. Buzz cut with big beard or long hair with no beard. I used to always do the buzz cut. That's all. That's just the man I was. I was a buzz cut boy. But yeah, lately I kind of got tired of buzz cutting it and just wanted to actually do something with my hair. I don't know if I'm doing anything particularly great with my hair, but at least it's something. Let's see, that's as far as it goes. Yeah, I know. You can't come in here, Ruby. want... I want to make sure I get that good. Okay, hopefully that'll go together properly. It's not straight, but doesn't necessarily need to be straight as long as it can stick glued back together good enough. It should be fine. So, okay. It's actually, oh, I thought I was going to be conveniently sticking all the way through it, but I guess actually it doesn't really matter now I think about it. Get rid of this tape. Get out of here, tape. I don't know if you can hear her, but my cat is like rustling at the door, like, please let me in. The buzz cut is amazing for comfortableness, but it's difficult to pull off aesthetically. Yeah, I don't really pull it off, to be quite honest with you. But it is, I like it. It does feel nice. I like how hedgehoggy it feels. I enjoy that aspect of it. It looked like a mix of an old literature professor and an Anthony Fantano. Oh, wow. Ah! Okay. All right. Ooh, that's getting up real close. Should have moved it down a little bit farther, oh well. Come on. Shit. Okay. Okay, so I'm actually going to, let's throw that over there first off. That is a lot closer to this edge than I wanted it to be, but it should be fine. I'm actually going to cut out around this so I know exactly what I need to glue. Oh boy. So let's start with this. Will you play Among Us again? Yeah, I mean, I probably will. I don't know when it will be, but, I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed it. How do I? Oh, yeah. Okay. So this knife is incredibly old and terrible. And the way you properly dispose of knives... Okay, I guess I'm going to have to use this double-sided tape again, but the way you properly dispose of a knife is usually with something that's not double-sided tape. Preferably painter's tape is great, but you just wrap it around the edges. So that way there's no way it can cut anybody. Or little chance of it cutting anybody. The last thing you want is trying to dispose of your trash and then getting sliced up. This is usually a lot easier. Oh my god. Should have done this before starting the stream. Oh well, that's okay. Alright, one more, and then this will be, ouch, and you can dispose of this safely. so let's get this new one on here. Come on. Nice. Nothing like a brand new knife. Come on. There we go. Okay. Did that amazing Dynasty Warriors movie inspire you to do this? No, I was already planning on doing this, but I've seen that movie two times already, and I'm probably gonna watch it a third time sometime soon. Even though it's terrible, it's still really fun and enjoyable, especially if you are a Dynasty Warriors fan. Okay, so now I need to glue this side, this side to this. Hello, Vacation Ave. All right, I'm probably just gonna let's glue it like right into here. It'll make it really thick, but that's okay, because usually the Dynasty Warriors blades are overly ginormous anyway, so it's not a big deal. So, I'm actually going to mark the sides. There. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to... Alright, let's start here. The costume design for the movie was actually really good. Yeah, it was. The costumes were awesome. Actually, I was going to talk a lot more about the costumes. I ended up cutting it out because I was like, this is too boring, me rambling about how good these costumes are. But yeah, they did a really good job overall. And the cinematography, there were some really good shots in that movie, too. I was going to talk about that, but I ended up forgetting, so that's why it wasn't in the video. Okay. Alright, get this bad boy open. Not quite the proper tool for opening this, but it'll do. There we go. Okay. I can smell it already, even through this thing. Where's my... Oh, it's in here. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, whatever. It'll be fine. God, this is gonna be so much fucking glue. Do a Bane impression. When Gotham is ashes, then you have my permission to die, Mr. Wayne. That was terrible. There's not enough room for me to talk properly in this, and so I can use my vocal cord properly in this thing. Looks like I missed this corner here. Make sure I get the center good. Okay. Now let's move this here. Oh, no shit, not under that. Let's move it here. Wait, let's do that. Now for this one. Yeah, this one's a little bit more rivety than usual, so it's making it a little bit harder to get the glue in the right places, but it should be fine. It should still melt it good and well. Whoa! Eborn just subscribed. Welcome to the sub club, Eborn. They subscribed for 4 months. Oh my god, wow, you've been subscribed for a while. Holy crap. You've been in the sub club. You're like a founding member. As you can see, it's starting to fold over on itself. Maybe you can't see it very well, but it's starting to bow up. That's because the glue is it's causing a lot of tension within it as it melts and toxifies this horrible piece of whatever the fuck foam is. Is that good? No, probably not. Okay, that's probably good. Alright, I'm going to mute the microphone for a second, because there's no way you're going to want to hear this. Okay. I can move this out of the way. Bring this bad boy back. Oh shit, no, don't get it on my mouse. Okay. Now, was it like this before? Yeah, it was. Okay. Oh crap. No, don't stick yet. No. Ugh. Yeah, get in there. Okay, so this is going to take a while to dry, so I'm actually going to move this out into my kitchen where there's a lot more air. Your ears. Am I making the Kieran Fang? Yeah, essentially. It's a little bit different. It's a little bit more realistic. But I'm going to move this out into my kitchen, and then we can work on some other stuff in the meantime. So I'll be right back. Oh my god, I'm definitely killing a few brain cells right now, that's for sure. I'm gonna leave the back door open for a while because I don't want to die. So yeah, we can move this out of the way now. So I guess the next thing to work on is the hilt, which is here. Oh, no, act normal. What are you guys doing while I was gone? Well, get a fan. I should probably, yeah, I should probably move this fan over here. How about this horrible air? Okay, so it's okay. I've already killed many brain cells doing this, so it's not a big deal. It's a tiny fan. I know this one is too tiny. Actually, I probably shouldn't have it be blowing this directly into my face. Yeah. Okay. This is probably going to be a little more complicated. I don't know if I want this to be 3 sizes, but that might be what I'll do. Hey, Ruby. So I guess let's start by getting this tape down. Or I could probably just use this. My cat is now having a free-for-all now that she's allowed to be in here. Oh, whoops. I didn't cut that properly? Oh, shit. Wait, what am I doing? Wait, which one is this? This is the trash one, right? Or do I throw away the trash one? Is this the right one? No, this is the wrong one. Fuck, where's the one I'm supposed to be using? What the hell? Did I throw it away? No. It's not in there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I've lost it. What the frick? Oh my god. Look at this. It's been sliced through. You're not supposed to be able to cut this. Apparently I need a new one. What the fuck? Seriously? Yeah, I guess I need a new one of these. What could I... Oh, God. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay, so this is the proper one. Let's get rid of that. Get out of here. Let's grab this back. Ouch. Okay. was us that took your drawing. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Well, it still smells pretty bad in here, but it's okay. Should be fine. There's a distinct possibility that I'll have to do that again, so look forward to that. That's not quite lined up right. Seriously. Ugh, I knew I should have made that more straight. It's okay, we can always fix it afterwards if we need to. Terrible. Oh well. That's okay. What can you do? You know what I mean? Man, this is already getting dull. Jeez. Okay. So I'm actually starting to think that possibly I'm thinking it might be a better idea to cut this out first and then because it's not okay, so it's not gonna be able to be as I don't have the words, but basically I'm gonna cut out this pattern first. I just realized I'm gonna do that, so I'm gonna cut this out, and then because in the middle has to be hollow, so I need to make sure I got that properly. Yeah, this blade is already starting to get dull. I might have to replace it again. Okay. This is going to be the tricky part. Okay. Looks like this is actually working out pretty well. That should fit onto this pole pretty well. It's a little bit more snug than I planned, but it should still be good. So now I have to trace this side and try and hopefully get it accurate here. Okay, I think no, actually I could use tape for this too. You won't be able to see them directly next to each other very well, so it should be fine because it's not going to be very symmetrical, because I'm terrible at this. But since they're going to be on either sides, it won't be as noticeable. Tina's smithing is over 10,000. I don't know about that. That's pretty close, so that's good. Okay. Yeah, this knife is definitely going to need a replacement pretty soon. There we go, that's fine. Okay. Alright, so now where's the other piece? Here it is. We have these two pieces done. And what the hell? There we go. So all I need to do is fill in the sides here, but the thing is, I don't know how thick. If I did it just like this, is that thick enough? That might actually work, actually. Yeah, okay. Question is, how much space do I need? So this is going to fit into here like this as a bit of an extra stability. And then just going to fit down like that. So I guess I need a bit more than I expected. Although I could, yeah. This is the quickest Dynasty Warriors arts and crafts speedrun you've ever seen. How many speedruns have you seen? Okay. I could bow it too. There usually are a little bowed, so I guess I'll do that. So I don't want to make it too thick in that case. I could even do it like this. No, that's too much. Yeah, that'd be too much. So okay, so I want it just a little bit in that case. So in that case, let's get the measurements of this. How long this is? How long is this? Oh, okay. So that's almost 2.5 inches. Not quite, but pretty close. So let's grab one of these scraps here. All these scraps are kind of crappy. This one could do. Oh, here we go. This would be perfect. Okay. So how good would this be if I just cut off the edges? I become the blade. He is the blade. Okay. That might be too thick. I think that's too thick. Okay. That's alright though. I can cut off these tabs here and then shorten it a little bit if I need to. God damn, this thing is so freaking... Okay. So let's get 2.5 inches on this. Okay. These are snappable, but I don't really like snapping them. It's kind of a pain in the ass. That's good enough. Okay. Doesn't quite bow out enough, so... Let's see if I can shorten this, and probably not. Okay, if I'm going to shorten this, I definitely need to get a new blade at this point, so let's replace this bad boy. Instead of taking forever to properly dispose it, I'm going to put it over there and do that later. Because that's not a big deal. This is the same width. This would have been... whatever. So, where's my new blades? Here they are. Okay. Come on. No, just give me one. There we go. Okay. Okay. Wait. Yeah, no, that's right. Is it? Yeah, it is right. Yeah, I thought it was right. I know what I'm doing. Here we go. Let's maybe make it almost half. Oh wait, I should line this up. Well, that's not perfectly straight, but I don't, whatever. Okay, yeah, so this is gonna bow it out just a little bit. Just enough. There we go. Yeah, that looks good. It's gonna shrink a little bit anyway when I glue it. You find it disturbing there are people who are glad Bill Cosby got out of prison. That is disturbing. That guy definitely deserves to not be out of prison. So, fuck him. Well, would that make anybody happy? Because people are fucking horrible, that's why. So, okay, so now I just need a second one of these. And I don't think this is... It's pretty close. Wait, oh no. Okay, when I do it... Okay. Never mind. That's not pretty close. So, I guess I'll take it from this. I'll just mark it. There. There! There we go. Actually, let's do this up first. It's a little bit too long, but that's okay. Okay, so that will go with this here. I'm gonna go check on the This is why you're supposed to mark all your things, which I never do because I am not intelligent. All right, so this is the basic function of our hilt. This is essentially what a lot of Han Dynasty hilts look like anyway. They basically do this, and then they slide the blade through, and then it goes into the handle, cross guard or whatever you want to call it. So that should be good there. Let's move the scraps over. I will be right back and go see if that other thing is dried enough, and if we're going to need to glue it again. Probably. Okay, so it's not quite dry. It's mostly stuck to it, but you can see it's pulling away a little bit, so that's... Hopefully in the middle it will be a lot better. Hopefully it's just on the edges that's like that. We'll find out once we cut this, but I'm going to wait a little while longer, so I'm going to start working on the handle instead. And also I need to figure out something for the pommel, and I'm not quite sure what I want to do that yet. I might even use, I do have some just random bits and pieces, so I might even use some of those instead. If I had, well actually no, I definitely want to barge this as well. I was going to say if I had if I still had a glue gun, I would use that for this, but no, because I want this to melt down and look a little more seamless. So this I was saving for something else, but I'm gonna use part of this for the handle, and I mean, you know, that'll be fine, whatever. Where's my saw? So the question is, how long do I want this? I want to have a little bit of room, so probably here, I think. So let's mark. I'd much rather have it be too long and then find out that it needs to be short than have it be too short and find out I need to cut out a whole new piece. You gotta go to work. See you, Cantina. All right, see you later, Cheese. Palindrome. Have fun at work, hopefully. All right, so here we go. This is the saw my dad gave me, and I said it should be fine, but I'm starting to regret my choice. Once it gets in, once it gets a divot, it should be fine. I'm not too worried about it getting straight because I can always grind it down later. Alright, let's see if I can... There we go. I don't know if you can see me, but... This is like the worst saw I've ever used. How thick is this? I'm not even through it yet. It's not that thick. What the fuck? This saw's not even sawing as well as it's supposed to be. Alright, there we go. Whew. Almost through it. I just realized how awkward this looks on camera. Oh my fucking god. Oh, and it's at such an angle too. It's okay. There. Yeah, it's definitely at more of an angle than I wanted it to be. But that's fine. I can always grind it down later, so it's not going to be a huge deal that that's the case. Now I'm covered in freaking... Definitely going to have to vacuum up afterwards. Holy crap. Covered in freaking PVC shavings. Okay. Is this too long? For a sword this big, I feel like this is fine. So now comes to cutting this off. So how far do I want to go into this? This is going to be, I don't want it to go all the way up. Or do I? Okay. So let's just say this is what it would be like. Okay, I might have to dig that out. In your opinion, what would be a nice project to start creating props as a beginner? I guess it kind of depends on what you want to do. I mean, the first thing I made was like a costume out of clothes, and I just hot glued stuff together and things. Hot glue is a really easy way to kind of get started because, you know, you can use it with pretty much everything. So it's not, you know, it's not a huge deal. Usually I do use hot glue unless I'm concerned about like specific edges. I think easy stuff, you know, weapons I think are a little bit easier in my opinion to make, just because a lot of it, you know, especially if you're making like a regular sword, it's a little bit straight edge. If you're making a dagger, you know, there's not a lot you have to worry about. The struggle really is getting everything to hold together well enough so that way if you're like moving around, it's not going to fall apart. Like this sword over here that I made. this is just held together with hot glue, so I could probably very easily like just rip this apart if I wanted to. So there's definitely a concern of this falling off. But oh, this is another thing. It's put on horribly because I'm really bad at this part. But this is aluminum foil, aluminum tape foil, so you can kind of make it look. It's basically actually metal that you can just kind of tape onto the edge. Definitely the hardest thing to make is, and one of the things I started making was definitely the hardest thing to make. Like helmets and like breastplates and stuff like that is the hardest thing to really get into. So, because you have to like try and match your body, and there's a lot of complicated processes in trying to actually do that. So I've never like properly, successfully really done that. Okay, so. I wish I had some. I don't think I do. I wish I had like a little piece of wood or a little piece of metal I could stick through this, but I got rid of the one that I had, so that would have been really helpful. But I did not expect to be doing this anytime soon, so. So, okay, how is this coming along? Get out of here, you piece of crap. Yeah. So I think it's almost dry enough, but I don't know if it's dry enough underneath. So that's the real concern. So I guess I'm gonna focus on the pommel next. Oh shit. Oh, I'm so stupid. I just realized I meant to leave extra space on this side, and I totally forgot about that. I even made extra space originally when I was drawing this out, and then I just cut it off. I was like, don't need that garbage. So that might affect the design a little bit. It might end up being a little bit shorter than I meant it to be. And I think I don't have the space to store everything I'd like to do. Yeah, that's definitely the major problem I've had. Where that's part of the reason why I haven't really gotten into it, is I just don't have the space to like really build this stuff, and also like store it somewhere. I've ended up getting rid of a lot of the stuff I made just because partly because it was crappy, and also because I just couldn't hold on to it anymore. Like a lot of the really cool stuff I like this sword that I made. I still have this, but a lot of that other garbage I got rid of. Set that over there. So the edge of the pommel will be on this. I could take something like this and wrap it around. That might be my best bet. What's his pommel look like? Yeah, it's like a bell pommel. Okay. So in that case, where is... There it is. Okay. I always like the gunblade from Final Fantasy 8, but I think it's a little bit hard to start with. Yeah, that's gonna be a little bit more complicated. You could, I mean, you could try it. You know, if that's what you want to make, there's no harm in trying it. So this is about here length. Is that long enough? No, let's go a little bit longer. Okay. Hutcha! Get out of here. Crap. So now let's cut out this pommel here. I just realized I didn't do that quite right. So this might be a little bit shorter than I meant it to be, which could be bad. We'll find out in a minute. Yeah. Fuck. Where did I go wrong? Oh. Oh, I see where I went wrong. No, I don't see. I guess, yeah, it's not being able to... Did I just not make this long enough? Math has never been my strong suit. So let's make this a little bit longer. Do I have... Wait, what the fuck? What is this doing? No, shit! No! Where's the... Okay, here's that piece. Okay, guys, this is why you're supposed... Okay, so I think these are the two... Yeah, these are the two pieces that go... This is why you're supposed to label things. I'm going to label these 1 and 2. That's not a 2. Whatever, that's close enough. Okay, so this can get thrown away. Let's keep this together. Guess let's put that there with the knife blade. That's a safe spot. It's not quite out. Okay. Now let's cut along the outside edge. The only thing missing from this stream is the hot dog. Oh, crap. No, stop sliding. Okay, hopefully that's big enough. Hey, sorry for being late. My internet went kampooey. No problem, dude. Don't worry about it. Shit, how is this seriously not large enough? Oh, also I'm stupid. Yeah, so that meets the outer edge, but doesn't meet the inside edge. And it's also not... Oh, I know what's wrong. Okay. In that case... A sexy fan. Okay, so what I need to do, the reason why it's not blowing out in the way that I want it to is because I need to make 2 of these, and that's not what I was doing, because I'd spent forever since I've done this, so I'm gonna have to cut this one out, and then cut out a second one. So now let's trace this. Okay. Now let's cut. Oh, whoops. Played Oblivion for the first time in forever today while my internet was down, and I spawned 300 Umbras in the Imperial City to wage war on Chancellor Okado. What the heck? Isn't Okado... He's, or maybe... I guess it depends on how far you're in the game, but I'm pretty sure up until the end of the game, he's, invincible. You can access them if you unlock the Imperial Palace doors. Okay, so... wait a minute. Yeah, okay, whatever. So... Now the question is, does this... This is probably too much, to be honest. This is way too big. I probably could fit it around this, to be honest. I don't even need this part. Fuck. Okay. Now I've gone too far. So... No, it's not frozen. I'm just too busy thinking. How far is this coming along? It's almost there. Alright, I guess I'm going to cut out a second one of these. Make more scraps once... Actually, wait a minute. Where's the original tiny one? Oh, that's still too long, though. Okay. So... Let's go to there. I think I'm going to make it straight as well, because... Yeah, okay. I'm going to make it straight this time, because... I don't like the look of this was making. Yeah. Oh, actually, you know what? I think I was right in doing that, wasn't I? Oh, fuck. Yeah, I was. Okay. Okay. Hello, Batum O'Reilly's. I'm glad you could stop by. What the frick? Okay, now I need a second one of these. So let's get this before. You do this before? I've made stuff like this before. I don't know if I haven't made a sword like this exactly, but I used to do a lot of cosplay stuff back when I had more time. I used to do a lot for the videos I made on YouTube. That looks like shit. How did this happen? Okay, there. That's good enough. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, fuck. Fuck. God, this knife needs to be replaced again. Son of a bitch. Okay. It's not even... You know what? I don't care. This one's good enough. Wait, what the... Wait. Where's the app? No! What did I do with the other piece? There it is. No, that's terrible. Alright, I'm moving on from the pommel for now. I'm struggling too bad with this. There are many poor children in the world lacking cosplay scraps. I am not the most proficient. I'm not the most, what's the word? Not proficient. I'm not the kind of guy who measures twice and cuts once. Let's say that. Alright, let's start with this. Okay, but I definitely need to replace the blade on this first, so... Oops, wrong way. That's a dangerous spot for that. Efficient sounds right. Am I doing this backwards this time? No, I'm not. Okay. Okay, here we go. This, I need to be careful because I want to make sure, I really need to make sure this is straight. And if I don't get it straight, it's going to look bad. I'm willing to bet you that is not straight. No, it's not even close to straight. Oh, and the glue is still dry in there. Fuck. I mean, that's still wet. Oh well. I kind of saw this coming. I don't even know why I bothered doing it like this. It never works for me. Why did I do it like that? Only one's here. Okay, so there's one piece of the blade right there. Looks pretty good. Now let's get out this other piece here. Do I already need to replace this blade? Oh, should be fine. Should be fine. I'll risk it. I'll risk it not being sharp enough. Okay, no. It already needs to be replaced. Never mind. I'm fooling myself. What the heck is going on in chat? Okay. How many more of these do I have left? 3? Should be enough. This is a sword I've always wanted to make. I actually was going to make it a long time ago, and then I decided that the materials I was using wasn't going to work well enough. Actually, I was going to make it out of foam like this, but this is a lot easier to break. It doesn't really bend, so I decided that was going to be a bad idea because I was going to break it instantly. All right, here we go. Oh, shit. That is not quite gonna line up. That's annoying. Okay, that's gonna be a big problemo later. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there, I guess. Actually, you know what? I might as well cut it from this side so I can make sure it is. I'm gonna cut it slightly off. There. Okay, that should help it line up a little bit better. Hopefully line up perfectly. I doubt I'll be that lucky, but a man can always dream. Okay. Is that even this? Wait. Yeah, okay, so that it goes like this. So No. No, it would have been better if I just left it. Okay. In that case. That's okay, because I knew it's better to leave yourself a little extra room just in case rather than not, and worry that wish you did. So let's go from there. Okay. That's gone too far. Okay. Oh no. Oh, and I keep on being too over too. Fuck. There we go. Okay, there we go. Not as clean as I would like it to be, but that's okay. We can always fill it in later. I probably won't be able to fill it in today because I don't have the stuff for that, but I'll have to get some stuff so I can fill in the cracks. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do anyway, because a lot of this didn't come together quite as cleanly as I was hoping. So probably what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stick some glue in there. And glue that, but I don't know if I'm going to do that right now. I'll probably do it later. So that way I can do it in a more air-free zone rather than out here. Okay, so now the question is going to be how to get it to line up in here. What the get this off. So this goes, I think, let's do it like this, and then that won't work out very well with it. Yeah, okay, so I think I'm gonna need to get an extra piece to make this go in properly. I'll probably get like a little piece of metal that I can stick down in here. I'll just jam it in there, and that way this will stick to the handle without risk of it coming off. So I think that's how I'm gonna do it, because otherwise it's gonna be too much of a nightmare. So in that case, I guess I'm gonna go with some gluing next. So I can glue these pieces on like this. Yeah, okay. Okay. Shit. So I still have the pommel. So I guess, okay, I guess I'm gonna try and finalize this pommel, because that's the last piece I need to cut out. Continue's going to jam his... What the fuck? So let's get all of this right there. And this is... So this is the pommel I made before that was too big. And then this is the one... This was the one that was way too small. Where's the other piece to this? The other thing I can do too. You ever watch the famous YouTube video of the terrible voice acting from the early Dynasty Warriors games? Yeah, I've seen that video, but it wasn't like, you know, there was some stuff that was in that video that I didn't know about. But, I mean, since I played Dynasty Warriors 3 so much, a lot of it was just like, yeah, I remember that. I remember how terrible this was. So that sticks out a little bit more than I want it to. So maybe what I should do instead is just try and trim these down. So that was too much, right? So what if instead I go here? So let's grab this and go up from there. Or I guess do it this way. Okay, so let's trim these down. Like I love the love scene where Lubu reports on his own supply depot. And there's one with Guan Yu where they're like, "Nah, we have to go kill Guan Yu." And he's like, and Guan Yu is there, and he's like, so I'm fighting myself, huh? This'll be tricky. I love those extra touches. I love that, like, they don't do that in new games where if you're in free mode and you're playing as that character, they don't act like that, which is too bad. There's a scene where if you're playing, there's a scene where you're playing as Yuan, if you play as not Yuan Xiahou, Zheng Zhao, I think that's his name, that doesn't sound right. But, like, the line is supposed to be, "I don't believe in magic," but it's like a guy who's also supposed to be a magical dude, so it's like, bro, what do you mean you don't believe in magic? You trying to trick me this whole time? These quite don't line up. That's annoying. That's okay. It's not a huge deal. I can clean it up afterwards. The question is, does this fit now? If I jam it on like that. Yeah, okay. So I think this fits. I think I can make it fit. If not, I can always sand it down on the inside to squeeze it in there. Or maybe that's what I should do with this. I guess I'm gonna try and make both of these and then see which one I like better. But before I do that, I do have to bend them. Although, where the hell is the other piece to this? Did I throw it away? Oh yeah, here. No, that's not it. No, that's the other one. So I have these two pieces, and those are not it. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna make up these two, but first, do I not have my heat gun anymore? No, I definitely do, don't I? Okay, I don't think my heat gun is here. It wasn't in here. I'm not sure. Oh no. I don't think it is in these boxes. Okay, so my heat gun is either in the pile of boxes over there, which now is not a good time to go through those. I'll probably have to do that later. Or it's at my dad's, which is even less helpful. So, let's see. But I can still do some things in the meantime. So I'm going to set these aside here. And I should figure out how wide this needs to be. Those are. Okay. So this should go here. Okay. Okay, so there are a few things I can still do. I don't know if I want to do any gluing right now because I don't want to kill myself. But I can figure out. This has a pretty long taper, but that's not something I'm going to be able to really achieve here. So it's going to come down to tapering it like that. And this will have to... One thing I've never been good at is sanding down foam, and there's probably a specific way you're supposed to do it, so I should probably look that up. Oh, this guy gives a handy-dandy tutorial. The question is, do I need to use water? What was the craziest thing I've ever made? I don't know. I made that really creepy Simpsons mask. Like, craziest as coolest or craziest as weirdest? Okay, let's see. What things have I made? I've made a Red Robin costume. I tried to make a Revan costume. That was really terrible. I think you can actually see it in one of my videos. I made a really cool Scarlet Spider-Man costume that I still have somewhere. I made this sword that I've shown off a few times. I think a lot of the stuff I've made you can actually see in my videos, because a lot of it I made for videos. I've made a few other things that were really bad. I tried to make some lightsabers, but I never got finished with any of those projects. Well, I don't need to worry about sanding this down right now anyway, so, because I don't even think I have sandpaper. So I guess I will not think about that right now. Instead, what the fuck? I got freaking tea on my desk. Get out of here, tea. Okay. I need a real lightsaber for sport. One thing I really want to do, because I've always wanted to build a lightsaber, so at some point when I have money... I'm probably gonna get like all the like electronics and stuff you need to make a lightsaber and like build one on stream. I think that'd be really fun. Would I duel you? Yeah, I'll duel you. I'm not very good. my training, my weapons training is very limited. Okay, so what am I doing? So okay, so I need to. I don't know if I like that look. That's okay. Matching that is going to be difficult. Let's see. Actually, I wonder if... What kind of... Hold on. What kind of utility knives can you get? Do I have that? Ouch. I used to have this. I used to have this scraper thing that was really. It was really kind of crappy, but it was also really handy. So this is not even cutting. This is not. That's not going to work at all. Okay. There we go. Probably too gummed up, to be honest. I bet it's too gummed up. Is it hot in the room? It is super hot. Main reason why the door is open though is because I was using contact cement, which is really toxic. You're supposed to use it in a well ventilated room, but I do not. This room is not well ventilated. As a matter of fact, the window is broken, so I can't even open it. Oh shit, that's the wrong way to do that. That would have been bad. Nothing like a broken window during summer. I know. Alright, I don't know if this will actually be any easier. No, not really. So this is how you mod Oblivion. Let's see if I can make this go a little bit longer. There we go. Come on. Come on, cut it. It's really hard to cut foam when it's at an angle like that. I'm probably just gonna have to sand it because I'm doing more harm than good over here. So I guess I'll just save it for sanding. Here in Texas, it gets so hot during the year, it's impossible to live without AC. Sucks that up north there is heat waves and y'all don't get AC. Well, I have AC, but it's not like it's window AC. Like you probably have like the built-in like into the house full-blown AC through all the rooms. But yeah, no, we do not have that. We have that for heat, but not AC. Okay, so I'm gonna have to sand that too. Doesn't quite line up here. I don't know if you can see that, but right at the edge here, it's a little bit off. So I'm probably gonna have to sand that down. Let's see what I have. Yeah, my Dremel needs to be charged, so I don't think I wouldn't be able to sand it right now anyway if I wanted to. Let's see. So, the question comes down to, I think I could probably, yeah, okay. So I guess in the meantime, I can figure out cutting this side here. That's not what I want. Oh. Don't sneeze. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Okay. So now, let's see. Okay. We actually had knife safety badges every time we were fucking stupid with dangerous tools. A corner of the badge was snipped off. You talking about You talking about Boy Scouts? We had to have like do a safety badge thing as well, but nobody ever gave a shit. My badge was never snipped off, and nobody ever had theirs on with them. It was basically just a formality, essentially. What the frig? Why is this stuck? Whoa, Godly Firewolf subscribed to Tier 1. They've been subscribed for 4 months. Holy crap. I just realized all that is being blocked by this. There. Actually, I don't feel like I need this here anymore. Oops, fuck. The wrong thing. There we go. Oh, actually, you know what? I could just... There. Now it's under it. That makes more sense. Seriously? There we go. That's weird. Okay. Off that much. Ugh. Okay. Now let's cut here. Wait, how long is this? Yeah, that's a good place to cut. Doesn't need to go all the way down to the bottom. There. Okay. So how this will work. So this part will be the outside, the cross guard. And then I'm gonna have to like trim these sides down. Oh, there we go. I'm just gonna have to trim like this down to make it thinner so that way it'll fit in. But essentially it'll go in like that, and then this will go over like that. Okay. There, and then I'll sit in. Looks like I'm going to have to trim that out a little bit. Actually, those can just be shorter. Yeah, these just need to be shorter. That's the problem. Okay. They're real stubby. Okay. Goes over like this. This hangs over like that. And yeah, that's essentially how it works. Pretty basic system. I'm like I said, I'm probably gonna get like some piece of metal or something I can stick into this. Imagine making this out of metal. I know. I really wanted to get into blacksmithing when I was a kid, but I just never was able to, unfortunately. I really wanted to try and make my own smithy, but we basically had the parts. We basically had all the stuff I would need to actually make a smithy. Except for an anvil. I didn't have an anvil, but yeah, never got around to it. So this is definitely gonna have to be. There's probably gonna have to be a lot of sanding going on with this. Which is going to be loud and obnoxious and boring, so I'll probably do that later. Smithing seems like a difficult hobby to get into. Yeah, that's for sure. That is definitely for sure. Okay. Some of these piece scraps I don't want to throw away. So yeah, so I'll have to get... Okay, I'm going to write down the things I need to get. Where's my phone? What did I do with it? I know I put it somewhere. Oh. It's not in the scraps. But I bring it out here. Oh, that's a remote. For some reason, I was like, "There's my phone," but no, that's not. Doesn't even look like my phone. What I'm talking about, it's a remote for my TV. How could I confuse that with my phone? Oh, here it is. Buried under all this shit. Okay, so I need a metal bar, just a thin metal thingamabob that'll keep everything together. At some point, I really want to get a 3D printer because I'd love to like make this stuff 3D and then print it off and put it all together. I think that'd be awesome, but I was actually going to get one, but that didn't happen. So let's see. And metal bar. I need something to fill this with. Filler. And I need plastic dip. I got rid of mine foolishly. Okay. Is that it? Is that everything else I need? I think so. Cause I already have drill bits, so I don't need to worry about that. So I guess the next step is to measure this out and cut it out. I might as well just leave it like this. So how long does it need to be? It doesn't really need to be that long for this side, does it? No, it doesn't. Okay. So let's mark it. Mark it here. Now time for the cutting. Is this really one of those pieces? What? Okay. There we go. That'll be a lot easier. Come on! Oh, you piece of garbage! Why are you so terrible? Come on, get it out of the way. There we go. Seriously? It's literally the worst saw that has ever been made. Stuff. It is a saw. What are you talking about? This is a saw. It's just really terrible. The prongs on it, it looks like a knife. The prongs on it are already just so gummed up. Oh, God. Come on. You can't, seriously can't do that? Oh my God, it's so horrible. I can smell the burning from it. Jesus. Okay. Oh man, that's also gonna have to be ground down. Okay. Whew. What time is it? Not sure you've ever seen someone saw this way. It's the worst saw that. Oh, God. My dad was like, you sure that saw's gonna be fine? And I'm like, oh yeah, no problem. Less chance of death. Don't worry, I've been professionally trained. I took classes in theater and prop and whatever making in college, so. Alright, where's my stuff? So, I have these two here. Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be that short. I'm gonna cut that down in that case. It's a pretty nice rat straw shirt, thanks. My favorite movie, Rat Straw. Oh, here we go. Alright, it looks terrible, but at least it's now even. Although that is an absolute nightmare. Yeah, so that looks terrible. Alternative is this. That's gonna be too big, I bet. Ugh. Working on an Iron Man suit myself, so I'm pretty sure I've sandpapered my own fingerprints off for now. Yeah, I believe it. Your phone won't recognize your fingerprints? Oh, that's hilarious. Oh my god. Okay. So, next part is the barge, but I don't really want to do that, although I guess I could. Yeah, whatever. I guess I'll... Oh, it's a mess up here. Fuck. Okay. Oh, that's right. I can't do it for that, so it'll maybe... Okay, I guess I'll have to wait on that. So, is there anything else I can do right now? Have you ever burnt your fingerprints off after committing a crime? What the fuck? Why would you do it after committing a crime? You should do it before committing the crime. That's stupid. That's how people get caught. Okay, let's take a look at this. Yeah, I've got the pommel, I've got the hilt. This needs to be sanded. Probably gonna sand this, the edges on this too. Well, there's gonna be the part of the pommel that sticks up, but I won't be able to make that until after it's done and I can measure it. So I guess I have to wait on that. Okay. Ugh. All right. I guess that's as much as I can do right now. So, I am checking on the prints in the system part. What? That they never had your prints? Wait. Oh, burning. It leaves its own mark. Yeah, but whatever. They can't look you up. Anyway, I guess that's as much as I can do for right now. So I'm gonna have to call it a day. The next steps that I would have to take, just so you guys know, like I said, I need to get the thing to put all the way through this, because I realized I really probably am going to need that in order for this to be stable. So I'm going to have to get like a little metal rod for this, and then I'm going to need to sand down the edge here. I just realized you can't really see that. I'm going to have to sand down the edge here. I'll probably curve off the back a little bit, but I won't sand it down too much. And then, you know, put the cross guard on. The pommel is probably going to be the hardest part because I have to, and I need a heat gun for it, which I don't have right now, or I do have, but I don't know where the hell it is. But I'll have to form it, and then I don't think it's actually going to fit onto this the way it is, so I'll have to go in and sand it from the inside. And then I'll also need to make a part on the top here, so that way it's closed off. But I won't be able to do that. I won't be able to make that until it's measured. which won't be until I'm able to glue it together. So that's gonna have to be after gluing. And then where are those other little bits? And then there's supposed to be some bits somewhere that I've lost. So once I find those will go on this side. And I'm also gonna have to sand down this here too, so that way it'll fit in between the hilt. Otherwise, it's not going to. And then, as you can see here, it didn't quite stick all the way, so I'll have to put some barge in between these cracks too. So that way, it's really nice and enclosed. And as well as get some filler so I can fill in parts like this area where you can clearly see it. So there's still a lot to do. There's some other things I wanted to do as well that wasn't just this prop making, because I wanted to make some costume stuff, but I wasn't able to get the fabric yet, so that's gonna have to wait. So thanks for swinging by. I hope you enjoyed this fun and fancy-free DIY event. So I'll see you guys on Monday. No problem, Def8989. All right. I'm probably gonna go eat some food. All right. See you later, guys.